Hello guys, Wahoo here, back with another video. This time around we are guiding you through the Spring Fling event that is going on in Trove right now. As you can see, if I hit the F1 button here, you can see it's from the May 4th, which is now right here. So May the 4th be with you, right? Until the 17th of May, as you can see right here as well. You could also have seen it on the thumbnail for that reason. But yeah, we got this event going on, and right over here right now you are going to see that there is going to be a event overview. So the event is going to be 8 steps, which I'm going to go cover when we get into the guide itself for each and every single step as well. There's also going to be some craftables as we had before. If you saw that event, we had some luck beast and we had some other beast, and they dropped special items. It's gonna be the same here, but they're not special NPCs or enemies. It's just enemies we already have in the game, but now they're gonna drop these different things, and it's gonna be useful for one of the steps later on. But here you can see the overview, and there's also the spring pack that is in the shop right now if you want to check that out in game, or you want to check it out on Trovosaurus, which is this, of course, lent from. I borrowed the event overview summary here from Trovosaurus, so if you just want to read it in text form, you can go down in description and you can click the link, and there you got the whole event in text form. So also with that, of course, we have our daily adventures that we always have for these events. Now it's basically a common thing, so I'm just going to say it's something we always have. So of course there's not really much to say about that, other than Saturdays is of course the double XP potions, which is really nice. So you should definitely do a dungeon. It's just any dungeon. You can also do it in delves and stuff like that. It doesn't really matter. Just do one dungeon and you get those double XP potions, which is really nice, because they are still useful for endgame players, because you can just get your XP, your weekly experience, just a little bit faster. So you can get those boxes if you are interested in that, of course. And it is a valuable item compared to some of the other ones, I feel, at least. So anyways, that was the intro, and now we can jump into step number 1. Alright guys, so step number 1 is to go to the hub, the Trove hub. As you can see, we are right in here, and as you can see, the big thing says right here, go talk to the duck at the large wagon. So I just completed the daily one to get you 10 chaos chests. That's why it kind of lit up right there, because you can also get them through pinatas and stuff like that. So just wanted to mention that I just didn't complete it without that. But it is pretty crazy to see this big bee. I think these flowers are a little bit underwhelming compared to the big bee that is here. Could be cool if the bee had a name. Maybe you'll call him Beemancer. I don't know. Anyways, you have to go up and talk to this duck guy right here. As you can see, Sir Dabbers Duckington the Third. I don't know, it wasn't the third, but I thought he was gonna be the third. Anyways, all you have to do to step number 1 is go up to him and you use your interaction button on PC. Mine is E, so do that. That's gonna complete step number 1. Not much more to do with that, so we can head into step number 2. Alright, so for step number 2, we need to buy 10 of these here flickers. I think that's what they're called, or flippers. So we got different colors, and after that we have to also throw them. So they cost 75 flux. I don't know if you have to buy 100, or because you get 10 for each purchase, or you just have to buy 10. So I think you just have to buy 10, because you just get that. But so you don't have to get 750 flux to buy these, but you can pick whatever color you are going to do. I'm gonna pick blue, because blue is my favorite color, if you didn't know. So I'm gonna buy those 10. So as you can see, I bought the 10, and now they are in my inventory. Of course, I have the confetti ball because I am mastery level 10, so you get that to say that the event is going on. So now you have to throw them. You can throw them in the adventure worlds if you want to do so. I'm just gonna try to throw one right here, see if it doesn't work in the hub. There we go, it did, and it should also, create colors and stuff like that. But I'm just gonna throw the 10 right here with you guys so we can get it done, step number 2, and we can head into step number 3. There we go, awesome. 650 mushroom chunks, which is absolutely amazing. Also 25 dragon coins as well for that. It didn't say that anywhere, but I don't know where I got that from saving the bees. So 25 dragon coins as well. So maybe there's more to it. It just says 650 in the in the way. Now anyways, but I'm happy with 25 extra dragon coins for sure, so as well as the 650 of that. All right, before we get into step number 3, we do have to pick up some more of the bombs. I'm just gonna call them bombs because that's just a lot easier to call them because they do explode. So we got, you know, we did throw down this 10 and you can do that, but you can also keep a hold of them before you do throw them, and because you need to them for step number 3. So I picked blue before, so I think I'm just gonna pick up, I'm gonna take green this time, because green is also the color of hope, and we hope to get this done fairly quickly. So with that said, before you leave the, like I said, the hub, make sure you pick up some more bombs. You just need 10 for the first one at least. So anyways, that was step number 2, as I said. We can head into step number 3. Alright guys, step number 3 we are on right now, and I had a fail recording, so I'm recording once again, but of course we have our little, you know, bombs that we had from the previous step, and I have already defeated one of them. So because I got a failed, unfortunately, recording, then I have to record it once again, and it's all right. But you want to go to the Medieval Highlands. That is where I am right now. I just went to the lowest one because this one has the most Medieval Highlands biomes. But of course, you can go to any of the prime worlds. If you want to go all the way to U9 and hunt some there, you'd have to be again in the Medieval Highlands. And they look like these guys here. This is what you're looking for, but they also have a big yellow or gold shield around them. So let's see if we can't find one of these guys. They're fairly common. The worlds are pretty laggy. As you can see, they're having a great time because everybody is joining this one because they want to get it done as fast as possible. So it's going to be a little rubber bandy, you know, the first day or two. That's, you know, everybody wants it. But over there, we got one of the guys, as you can see. And it's going to die pretty much instantly because it's so low, the world here. But they will be a little bit harder on the higher difficulties, of course. But all you have to do is get up to it and then make sure you hit it with your bomb. And there we go. And then the little NPC as spawns there can... I think this one removes the shield. I'm not sure. But it definitely does it, and then of course it doesn't have the shield, and then you can defeat it and you get yourself you know, progress towards your 10 of these here, guys. So I will get my 10 done and I will see you guys in step number 4. Alright guys, for step number 4 we have to defeat 15 dungeons. As you can see, I've already done 5 because I had to do a little bit of testing before I gave you guys this information, because I've heard that it's only 1-star dungeons that work, and it is true. Not even the 1-star dungeons inside, you know, 5-star dungeons or 3-star dungeons, they are not going to work. So it has to be single 1-star dungeons you have to do. So pretty much not more to step number 4 other than defeating these. You can do it at any biome you want to, as long as it's a 1-star one. And again, I had to do a little bit of testing because I was not sure if the 1-star dungeons or the 1-star leading up to the 3 stars or the 5 stars would work, and they don't. So it has to be absolutely normal 1-star dungeons. Those work. That was why I got 5 towards my goal of 15. So not much more to this step other than this information. So you would just be random farming and you will get your 15. But I will grind it out now so I can continue the guide, so I can see you in step number 5. Alright guys, we are now on step number 5. We have to collect 30 enchanted wood. So you can't get it off the marketplace. You do have to go to a Fey forest. You know, any fire biome, you're gonna find the enchanted wood. But you can also get it through chaos chests. So you have a bunch of chaos chests lying around. Maybe you got some through the different quest lines and doing dungeons and stuff like that. You can do so. But I would suggest you go out and get it in the biome itself. But since I'm a little bit of a time crush getting these, I'm gonna get it off the cash chest. But it is a random drop, so we don't know what we are gonna end up getting. So
a few moments later,
and this is turning out. This is all about, you know, luck, or you know. There we go. There it was. There you go. That is so I can complete step number 5, but again, I would suggest you go to the fire biome and get the 30. It takes almost the same time but maybe you're just gonna run around, you know, out in U9, for example, find yourself a fey biome, farm the dungeons or the dungeons in there, and then, you know, pick up the enchanted within there. That's at least my suggestion for you. But since we're gonna have to get this out there to you guys, I'm gonna do it. I did it like this. So anyways, that was step number 5, and you can now do step number 6. Alright guys, we are now on step number 6, and for step number 6 we do have to defeat some more of the Waspiders as we did in step number 3. So it's just basically the same thing. Before we only had to defeat 10, now we have to defeat 20. And make sure you go to the hub and get yourself some more of the bombs. So not really nothing more to say in this step to just defeat 20 more, so I'll do that so we can head into step number 7. But yeah, just get yourself some bombs. Defeat the guys as we did in step number 3, really not much more than that towards, and they actually spawn a lot when I did it, and I did figure out that the mini NPC guys that actually spawn is the ones that removes the shield from it. So if you don't hit them correctly, the NPC will get off the shield, and then you can defeat them as well. And if you're just out farming, you just gotta go to Medieval or Medieval Highlands in U9 instead of that. So I'll go hunting, and I'll see you guys in step number 7. Alright guys, we are now on step number 7, and all you have to do for step number 7 is to, first of all, of course, claim your Spring Blossom. That's the mount we get through the quest line, exclusively through the quest line, right? So, of course, we're gonna have to go find that one. Let me see, recently acquired, not favorites, but all, and there we go, and now it's as my mount, and then I just mount up as the flower. Oh, it looks it looks funny. Oh, you can't even move around. It's stationary. That is pretty cool. Can I jump? Oh, I can jump. Okay, so it's a stationary. I can move after that, but then wait. I think that's amazing. That's a new model as well. That is definitely a new model. We don't have a mount in Trove that is not moving, so that is pretty cool. I hope that the mod makers make something awesome out of this. Now we got a stationary one. So that was step number 7. Just have to mount up on it, and you're gonna complete it. And now we can head into the final step, step number 8. So for step number 8, guys, all you have to do is get one of the rare treasures from the enemies that we've been defeating all this time. So the ones in the Medieval Highlands, you just have to go out there and defeat some more. You can also get them from the marketplace if you want to do so. Right now there is none on the marketplace because everybody is kind of using them themselves because it's brand new, the event, right? But this is of course the mount and the allies and whatnot. So just have to go out there. You saw in the event summary which ones it is, and again you can get it off the marketplace, or you can just go out there and defeat some more of those spinners. And those are going to give you these rare loots. And then when you then acquired it in your inventory, doesn't work if you just learn it, but you do have to acquire it. That means that you just collect it from one of these. But I got 2 allies and I got 1 mount in the 20 that I did for the previous step, or the step number 6 basically. So yeah, that's it. Go out there, defeat some more of those, and you got yourself step number 8. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. If you got any questions, anything like that, put them in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Helps me out very much, helps the community out so very much. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.